Okay, so today we're going deep on this one, huh?
Yeah, definitely do.
A single source this time.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi King's apology video.
Right.
I think by now everybody knows the whole backstory.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
The initial video talking about her experience,
Mm-hmm.
and then that second one that kind of caused a lot of controversy and got taken down.
Yeah.
And so now this is kind of like the follow-up.
Right.
It's a whole roller coaster of the situation.
It is.
And, I mean, this apology video is just raw,
Oh, yeah.
emotional.
It's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, right away, you can just feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Just the weight of what she's trying to say.
Absolutely.
I mean, the repeated apologies to survivors, the admission that she was wrong.
Not
This is
things
not
your
typical, like, PR statement, right?
No, not at all.
This is something different.
Very clearly coming from her and really struggling with how to even, like, apologize for this. You know, it's like she's wrestling with how to even do it.
Yeah.
Saying that there's no right. Which, you know, when you think about everything that's happened, makes sense.
Absolutely.
And then she kind of drops this like YouTube bomb on us.
Oh, yeah.
Saying that, you know, her second video was removed for sexual content,
Right.
but that she wasn't trying to hide anything.
Mm-hmm.
What do you make of that?
I mean, that's a tricky one, right? It definitely raises questions.
Yeah.
Was it, you know, a mistake on YouTube's part?
Like the content moderation.
You know, was it the algorithm or whatever?
Okay.
Was the content actually over the line, even if she didn't mean it that way?
Right.
You know, it really makes you think about the power that these platforms have and how these decisions they make really impact creators, especially when you're talking about sensitive topics like this.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, especially when you see her apologizing to Kayla and Daniel specifically.
Right.
It's like, this isn't just this abstract online drama anymore, right?
Exactly.
This is real
People.
people, real hurt.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then she goes back to the first video.
Yeah.
And she clarifies that she never actually claimed to have been raped, which kind of adds a whole other layer to this, doesn't it?
It does, because now you have to think about interpretation and how things are perceived, especially online.
Yeah.
Things can get twisted.
Right.
And it highlights our responsibility as people consuming this content to not just jump to conclusions, to remember that there are nuances to these situations that a video can't fully capture.
Absolutely. And then there's this one line that really stood out to me where she talks about setting back the cause of survivors, becoming the kind of person that she revolts against.
Right.
Like that felt heavy.
It's a lot of weight to carry.
Yeah.
Right? It's almost like she's carrying the weight of an entire community on her shoulders. You know, the fear of not just letting herself down, but letting down other people who believed in her, who saw their own experiences reflected in her.
And you really get a sense of that betrayal.
Yeah.
That she talks about from, the people who connected with her first video.
Right.
And then felt like misled by the second one.
Tough situation.
That's powerful stuff.
That's really what it comes down to with these online communities, right?
Yeah.
That the trust and the intimacy is so heightened.
Right.
So when that trust is broken,
Yeah.
the sense of betrayal is that much stronger, more personal.
And then she tries to explain her intentions.
Yeah.
Saying, she genuinely thought she was doing good, that she was protecting people.
Right.
But obviously good intentions just weren't enough here.
It rarely is, though, is it?
Right.
Especially online, where the impact of what you do can be so big and so unpredictable.
For sure.
It shows that you need more than just good intentions. You need awareness.
Yeah.
You need sensitivity.
Right.
You need to understand the potential consequences of what you're putting out there.
Absolutely. And to her credit, she owns up to that.
She does.
She calls her behavior gross.
Yeah.
She says that she dislikes this version of herself.
Which, honestly takes guts to say that publicly.
Yeah.
Whether it's genuine or not, who knows?
Right.
But she's at least acknowledging the harm that she caused.
Yeah, and she says she's stepping back, reflecting, trying to break this pattern of behavior.
Right.
Do you think that's enough?
That's a good start. I mean, taking a break to get some perspective, that's crucial for anybody in this online world.
Yeah.
Whether or not it leads to any real change, only time will tell. But at least she's recognizing that something needs to change.
Yeah, and she ends by saying that she stands by her trauma,
Yeah.
but not her behavior.
It's a powerful distinction.
What do you make of that?
It suggests growth,
Yeah.
She's saying, my past doesn't define me, my actions do.
Mm-hmm.
She's separating the experience from the response.
Right.
And that opens the door for change,
right,
for accountability.
So we've got the apologies, we've got the explanations, we've got the self-criticism, and we've got a promise to do better.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the takeaway here?
I think it leaves us with more questions than answers, to be honest. It really makes you think about online responsibility and the impact of our actions and how complicated trauma is, especially in this digital age.
Yeah.
I think it's a reminder for all of us to be mindful, whether we're creating content or just consuming it.
Right.
To think about the weight that our words carry.
Absolutely.
And the ripple effects they create.
Could not have said it better myself.
Thanks.
That's all the time we have for today, but it's given us a lot to think about.
Yeah, a lot to unpack, for sure.
So until next time.
See ya.
Stay curious.